It's live already. You hit the button. Hi, folks.
Hey, folks. We're trying a new location tonight in the trailer.
Can you turn your thing off, please?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of dings. I'm really popular right now.
She never got texted all day until now.
I don't usually have to turn this down. Cause,
do you know how to turn it off?
This is not with this new phone. I really don't.
Okay, here we go. Thanks for the requests, Beverly.
Oh, 2. My old-fashioned gal don't like the bustle of the city and the flushing pots and cyber spots and no space to get away from the racket. She knows a place way out in old Appalachia where the chicory blooms to a chickadee sound. Three little birdies on the line. Breeze come up and a birdie went flying. Flew to the trees, up in the leaves.
There's this idea that you have to be like famous or something if you're a musician, but like you can make a living playing like crappy little $100 gigs. It's a great job, even if you're being ignored half the time.
I don't really know how to do anything else besides play music. Music, to be able to do that as a job, it's really fun and it brings a lot of joy. As I get older, I realize more and more how important it is.
Originally 5 years ago, I moved out here to get out of debt, but we just moved back because we were scared because of the pandemic of like how we would make enough money to get by. And now that we're here, it's like we can hopefully contribute, but it's easier to like just kind of live on what's around here rather than like grinding away day after day.
I think we're averaging, 3 or 4 gigs a week, and to me,
Well,
sometimes
yeah,
5.
sometimes more than that.
Sometimes, but I mean,
back up
like
Devon.
on an average.
Yeah.
This week we're doing, 4 gigs? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, this week we have 4 gigs. And that's plenty with the farm work that we're doing too.
Well, we have like no expenses now.
Well,
for,
we're working for our rent, so.
Yeah.
And utilities, so yeah, we don't have very many expenses, which is nice. We've both woofed on several farms, volunteered just on and off. We've traveled that way, visited new places, and worked like a week or 2 on a farm.
We get to live in this beautiful tiny home and also park our little camper out here in exchange for working. I think we work about 3.5 hours, 4 days a week.
And it's only a 40-minute drive to Austin for shows and stuff, so that's pretty nice too. I'm making memories I'd like to remember. I'm meeting new people I'd like to recall. Some of their names, like Larry and Steve. I'm making memories I'd like
I tell you the one, the time when we drank and drank till we passed out there on the ground. Boy, that was fun. Tonight I'm making memories I'd like to remember. I'm meeting new people I'd like to recall.
This is our storage tent, since we have small rooms. But yeah, this is a new order of t-shirts that we got to screen print. We were in Nashville for 2 years before we moved back to this farm.
A little more than 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, and before that we were in Arkansas too, but
We were actually living in a really nice house that was fairly expensive with a roommate. And I would say like we would have kept going with Nashville had it not been for COVID.
COVID, yeah.
But it just felt like unreasonable the amount of money we were spending for the amount of money we were making.
What is that word I'm looking for? I learned to say it back when I was 3. It starts with a C.
Is it kitty cat? Clover?
Candy. Yeah, that was her name.
We think we met in 2011, 12, one of those years, I think. We were playing different corners at the downtown farmers market. I was playing with a banjo player named Joe Sandell, and Rebecca was busking by herself on fiddle, and she came over and asked if she could join the band. And
I did, yeah. And I had actually, when I visited Austin before I moved here, I had seen the Carper family at the Driscoll. So I was like, oh, there's that girl. She's so good at music. So then that's why I asked if I could play in their band.
And then she was in the band from then on.
Well, honestly, since I was a little kid, I played a lot of weddings, like every weekend almost. I would play weddings with like a string quartet I had in high school. But even before that, I would play on the street at festivals near our town or like at the farmers market. I didn't start playing with like an actual band till I was in high school. And it was with like some older guys about my dad's age, and they taught me a ton of stuff about how to be a good musician, and they forced me to sing, which I'm grateful for because I always wanted to sing, but I was really self-conscious about it.
Take me down to Little Sugar Creek where the air is cool and the water's deep.
Rebecca squeegees, and I hold the screen.
This looks like it might, well, we'll see.
Oh, maybe I needed to paint some things on the screen. Let's see if it...
I hear you. Georgia, come here.
So there it is. That's how easy it is to make a t-shirt.
Isn't it beautiful? Anyway.
It's been so hot, I feel crazy, a little insane, a little bit lazy. Won't you take me down where the trees are shady?
We work a lot faster than we used to.
And we'll dip down.
We used to fight a lot when we did Red, because Melissa likes it to be perfect.
Well, I would worry if I get it centered, you know? I used to like hold my breath when I would put the screen down.
Lying back, look up at the trees. See the branches dancing in a cool breeze. And we'll dip down deep in Little Sugar Creek.
Yeah, let it free. Step on it.
Let's dip down deep in Little Sugar Creek.
I would say one of my fears is like never really having a place to live, because we move around all the time. And then it's like maybe one day I'll be like 70 and have arthritis and like won't be able to haul the amp in and like just be so burnt out. I might not want to play music anymore, but then I also like won't have like a house that I've paid off like everyone else does. So I would say that's kind of one of my fears, like not having any property or like any belongings to like once I get old to like, or like a safety net, or if you get really sick or something. I think that's a fear.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandra. Happy birthday to you.
The first time I ever said love me was before I had a chance to speak. I was sighing on the field, the band was singing to the Baton Rouge beat.
We co-write songs together.
Sometimes.
Well, usually it'll be like we'll have a piece of something already. One of us will, and then the other one will help finish it off. I think what makes a good song is if people can feel it and it makes them, feel something, feel happy or sad or whatever.
And the red tent starts singing, and the cars get parked up the street. When the dusters having the red bills, they get like the Delta heat. I can hear those feet tapping, can you feel that flow bumping?
Yeah, sometimes I'll have several come at once and sometimes just one. But yeah, I feel like I never for sure know if it's a good song until people hear it and I get a response. We don't practice as much as we should practice.
Yeah, Melissa usually doesn't want to when I ask. I think she's likes to have it planned, and I like to just like impulsively, spontaneously want to play music. So she's like, you should have asked me to prepare this in my mind. But we did the other day. I had just learned a new song, and Melissa agreed to play banjo on it with me.
Oh yeah,
And then we played another song.
Yeah, that's.
I think it's fun personally, so
I
maybe
feel
Melissa
like
doesn't.
I haven't been a good practicer ever since I dropped out of college. But in college I did practice like 4 hours a day on my bass. Because you had to practice that much to be good enough to do everything that you're required to do for classical music. So maybe it's some of that. Like I had to practice so much for classical that once I didn't have to practice anymore, it's hard to make myself. But I'm glad we're having this talk because I have never analyzed it.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I'm gonna go chop this stuff up outside, I think.
Back when you wrote me sweet love letters. Back when I was sure in heaven. Back when you took off my cowboy boots. Why can't back when happen again? Back when you thought my jokes were funny. Back when happen again. Back when you bought me all them pretty flowers. Back when we kissed for hours and hours. Back when you couldn't get enough of my love. And why can't back when happen again?
We could dig up some carrots real quick.
Yeah, maybe I'll find some potatoes we stabbed too for
I'll
lunch.
have to grab a pitchfork. Will you show me how to dig up the carrots with that good?
Hopefully they're ready. Let's see if they're big enough.
Back when you liked to cook me dinner. Back when
It's so exciting
I
to pull these up, I think,
kitchen.
for lunch.
Back when I always asked you if you married me. You say yes every now and then. Back when you bought me all them pretty flowers.
I think ever since I was young, I liked sad love songs. Like I liked country sad love songs. I liked the jazz ballad sad love songs, and I think I've always been a bit of a romantic in that way. And even if I'm happy in a relationship, I can still write a sad love song.
Why can't back when happen again? Right.
Yeah, how about the ones that have some of their skin peeling? Are they still okay?
It's a tiny bit early, like these ones we would have wanted to be this size, but a lot of them are like this. But we have potato beetles that are eating all the greens, and so the plants are dying, so we just had to get them out of the ground early. But the purple ones and all like the bigger actual potatoes, we'll start harvesting over the next month or so.
I enjoy the groundedness of like having the farm work and not just playing music, because it's like something where you can see, it's like you can see the work you did during the day or something. So it feels like rewarding in a different way to like use your body and
Be outside.
be outside and be tired.
Be physical, yeah. It's a good balance actually with music.
It would be fine to just play music at the rate we were already kind of going, or we could like Melissa's gonna tour a little bit since she has her new album this summer and go to some new places.
We've got a couple tours we're both doing, and then I'm gonna do a few by myself or with taking somebody else along with me, because Rebecca wants to be more stable in this year and stay in place.
Yeah.
I don't like living in a city anymore, so I did like Nashville. It was great for the music scene and so many good musicians there. It was really fun living there, but I don't like living in a city, so this is kind of my ideal, living on a farm and being close enough to a city that you have gigs you can go to.
Just as soon stay home. Watch the chickens peck in the yard. I'd just as soon stay home. See the doggies run around and bark. I'd just as soon stay home. Don't really have no place I need to go. I spend all my time traveling around. I'd just as soon stay home.
The nice thing about living in a small space is it takes me about 5 minutes to clean this up. This is my little room, really. I mean, you see, we have got all that other space to use, but this is kind of my little private space to use. And actually, when we had the freeze, me and Rebecca, we hunkered down in this little thing. actually stayed pretty warm when we had like the heat came on. The electric came on every 30 minutes, and it would heat up just a little bit in here. So this is kind of cool. I got this postcard from Ranger Doug of Riders in the Sky, and he sang some harmony on my album. And yeah, he sent me a postcard after I sent him a CD. Both my mom and dad wanted all their children to be musicians. We started singing when we were young for church and for rest homes, like gospel music mostly back then. And then we had started the country band, family country band, when I was 12. And my younger brother was about 8, and he played drums. And then my older brother, he was on lead guitar and singing, and then my mom played rhythm guitar and sang. And we just did all kinds of old country covers, like anything from Hank Williams to, we were learning the 80s songs that were popular at that time, like Randy Travis and the Judds and stuff. CDs aren't selling near as well as they were even like 2 years ago, but they still sell. And then we've had coffee mugs before, but we don't currently have coffee mugs. Between the tips and the merch sales, that'll be as much as what the venue pays us. So yeah, it's pretty important. And now that people are buying less CDs, the T-shirts are pretty important to have.
I'd just as soon stay home. Watch a chicken back in the yard. I'd just as soon stay.
We've never made a buffalo bandana before. This is an exciting moment.
Yeah, I hope it's in the right spot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay. All
Whoa.
right.
Oh, it needed more in the center.
No, it's great.
Well,
It needs to be washed off the
no,
table.
look, it's not in the center.
I think it's in the
there.
center.
Oh,
That's how it is normally.
that's how it is.
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay. Oh,
That
it's
one's a little
distressed.
rustic.
Distressed.
Yeah. All right. Finished.
Now I just as soon stay home.
We need our entire PA for this gig too. I think we've got it all in there.
Yeah, here's the mixer.
Thank you. I still gotta grab the guitar.
From what I recall, from what I recall, we were never right for each other after all. I like to stay at home, you like to go out to the ball, and we were never right for each other after all. From what I recall, from what I recall, we were never.
For me, I just want to like have as much fun as possible and like not be depressed. That's my goal in life. And music is definitely pretty fun of a job.
And I was in my fall.
To be able to express yourself through this music and songs you're writing is like a therapy or something. And then you get to make other people happy too, so I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Why does my love for you last after all? Yes, after all. After all. After all.
It's been awesome to be back here and be doing the rewarding work of the farming in addition to playing music too. Definitely makes life feel more meaningful. I mean, music to me it seems almost like a family or like a lover or something. I feel like when you play music with someone and you're like having that exchange and you love what they're doing, it is almost like you're like in love with them in a different kind of way. Or if you're watching someone whose music is completely touching you, it's almost like you're in love with them. I don't know. I know that's like, there's like stalkers who actually do that, but like it feels like it's touching your soul in the same way as being in love with someone. That's for me. Yeah. What about
That's
for you,
a good
Melissa?
answer.
In general, we get along so well that's why we're still a band after like 11 years or whatever. There's a lot of bugs here. Yeah. But yeah, I think
My old-fashioned gal don't like the bustle of the city and the flushing pots and cyber spots and no space to get away from the racket. She knows a place way on Appalachia where the chicory blooms to a chickadee's tune, and she plucks the mint and buttercups. My old-fashioned gal is a real kind of pal. She don't care if I'm poor. Once my love doesn't need me more than to have me around when the sun's going down. I do what I shall for my old-fashioned gal. She likes to write her letters on a piece of pretty paper and put 'em in an envelope with a stamp